Viewer discretion is advised. The following contains direct courtroom testimony from May 22, 2025, in the ongoing trial of Sean Diddy Combs. Nothing has been altered or taken out of context. The statements you'll hear come directly from the prosecution, the defense, and today's witness, Scott Cudi, known to the world as Kid Cudi. Some language has been censored to comply with YouTube policies. This voiceover is a reading of the official federal court transcript. Sources include live updates from Inner City Press on X.com. As always, all individuals mentioned are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Now, let's get into the full testimony. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single update from this historic trial.
We call Scott Cudi.
Kid Cudi takes the witness stand in a leather jacket, white shirt, and blue jeans.
What did you do for work?
I'm an actor and musician, known as Kid Cudi.
Who is this?
Shows a photo to Kid Cudi.
Cassie. We dated in 2011.
Who else was she involved with?
Sean Combs.
What did you know about their status?
That she and Sean Combs had some problems and they weren't dating anymore.
In December 2011, did law enforcement respond to your home?
Yes. I had a break-in. Cassie called me at 5:30 or 6 a.m. She said Sean Combs had found out about us. She asked me to pick her up, so I did. Yeah.
Why?
She was worried.
What was her demeanor?
Very stressed and worried.
Where did you go?
The Sunset Marquis.
Why?
I thought it was safe, off the radar.
Who else did you speak with?
Capricorn Clark. She sounded near tears.
What did she say?
That's Sean Combs in the car near my house.
At this moment, Combs' attorney raised an objection, but the judge overruled it, and they continued.
You called Sean Combs?
I did. He said, I'm over here waiting for you.
When you arrived, what did the outside look like?
Pretty normal.
Any security camera?
Yes, but I found out they weren't working. But the security cameras had been moved.
Did you move them?
No.
What did you see inside your home?
Gifts were open, some stuff I got from Chanel, and my dog was locked up in the bathroom.
How did you usually leave your dog?
I let him roam.
How long had you had your dog?
3 years.
What changes were behavior of your dog after the break-in?
Jittery, on edge all the time. I got back in and called Sean Combs again. I was looking for him. I wanted to fight him, you know.
Did he answer?
Yeah. He said, I'm on my way. I thought to myself.
At this moment, Combs' attorney objected. The judge asked for the grounds. Non-responsive, the attorney replied. The judge overruled the objection and instructed the prosecution to ask a new question.
When you saw Cassie, how did she seem?
Depressed?
Did you see Cassie in Connecticut?
Yes, she needed it.
Did Mr. Combs call you?
Yes, he hit me a few times.
Hit?
Called me.
What did you say?
That I didn't want to talk with him. He broke into my house, hurt my dog.
Did you and Ms. Ventura break up?
Yes.
What about your car?
My dog's babysitter called me and told me my car was on fire.
Where were you?
At a relative of my ex-girlfriend.
Where did you go?
To my house, 8925 Hollywood Hills Road.
Let me show you 6 pictures. Do you recognize?
My Porsche. That's the damage to my Porsche from the Molotov cocktail.
Who took these photos?
Chip, a good friend and collaborator.
What's depicted here?
The hole they cut in the roof of my car to put in the Molotov cocktail.
What was your reaction to your car being set on fire?
What the fuck?
At that point, an objection was raised, but the judge quickly overruled it. Moments later, the judge called for a break. Before the jurors returned, the judge asked, "Will you finish the witnesses of today?" The prosecutor responded, "Yes, though the cross of Mr. Kaplan was 3 times longer than we expected." With that, the jury re-entered the courtroom and the proceedings continued.
Was the damage on your car present before the call from the dog sitter?
No.
Did you think it was accidental or intentional?
Intentional.
Just a quick reminder, if you're following this case closely, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're bringing you daily updates from the courtroom, covering every key witness and exchange. Now, let's get back to it.
Where did you last see Ms. Ventura?
At the Soho house, I reached out to Sean Combs and said, "Let's talk. This is getting out of hand."
At that point, Combs' attorney asked the judge, "Can we have a sidebar?" The judge responded, "Do you have an objection?" "Yes," the attorney replied. The judge sustained the objection, instructing the courtroom, disregard and move on.
Who set up the meeting at Soho House?
D-Rock and my manager,
What was Mr. Combs doing?
standing there like a Marvel supervillain.
A few in the courtroom couldn't help but laugh quietly at the comparison.
He said, "We were homies. You know that is my girl."
What did you say?
"I thought you had broken up." Then Sean Combs offered me water twice. It was weird, Sean Combs being so calm.
What did Cassie say?
That we have fallen in love. Things happen.
What did you say to Mr. Combs?
"What about my car?" He said, "I don't know what you're talking about." I walked away.
Did you see Sean Combs later?
A few years later, also at Soho House, he said, "I'm just sorry for all that bullshit." I was surprised, so I found peace with it.
No further questions at this time.
At this point, the judge turned to the defense and said, "Mr. Steele," signaling it was now his turn to begin the cross-examination.
I want to ask you some questions about your Porsche in 2022.
2012.
I apologize. You get a call about damage to your vehicle. Any surveillance photos?
No, my dog's babysitter did send me pictures of the damage.
The DNA taken, are you aware it came back being a female?
At this moment, the prosecution objected, stating, "No foundation," arguing that the question lacked proper background or context. The judge agreed and sustained the objection.
Do you know there were DNA results?
No,
Ms. Ventura told you it was over?
we just stopped talking.
You told this honorable court and this jury that she played you?
Yes,
She played you and you had no clue?
no clue.
In 2011, you went on a tour?
Yes,
65 locations?
yeah,
At that time, Sean Combs is an icon, fair to say?
yes.
You and Ms. Ventura had a sexual relationship?
The prosecution suddenly objected, prompting the judge to call for a sidebar. After a brief private discussion at the bench, proceedings resumed. Witness Scott Muscuddy, also known as Kid Cudi, turned to the defense and began, "Mr. Steele, can I?" But the judge quickly cut in, saying, "No, you can do that on redirect." Steele then asked, "Do you want to tell me something?" pressing the witness to continue.
Do you want to tell me something?
Sean Combs asked about me doing a song with Ms. Ventura.
Thank you. You believe they left your front door unlocked?
Yes,
No forced entry,
no,
just presence opened, door in the bathroom. I'm not belittling, just asking. You called Sean Combs?
yeah,
He was calm?
yes.
You went to see him, you didn't think he had a gun?
I couldn't call it.
You are a strong person, that's how you categorize yourself.
Yeah, this crossed the line.
Ms. Ventura told you she was abused,
Yes,
but she never said she was sexually abused. True?
she did not.
You loved her? Tell me if I'm wrong.
I did.
You got played by the same person who played Mr. Combs, Cassie Ventura. In the 13 years since, have you ever been notified in California that there has been any more action on this car fire?
No,
Did Ms. Ventura have multiple phones?
I don't remember.
The attorney followed up, referencing an exhibit, 35-12.
If I said it, I said it.
Do you know what a burner phone is?
Untraceable.
The trespass, you call it a break-in. Ms. Ventura told you she'd given your home address to Mr. Combs?
Yes. In the morning.
No more questions, thanks.
No problem.
With the cross-examination complete, the judge turned to the prosecution and asked, "Redirect?" offering them a chance to follow up or clarify the witness's earlier statements.
What did Ms. Ventura confide in you about abuse?
That he would hit her, sometimes kick her.
The day of the break-in, was she carefree?
No.
What did Capricorn Clark tell you?
Sean Combs and an affiliate forced her into a car to come to my house. I called the police.
How would you describe Cassie that day?
Just really shook. Him finding out about us.
Why did your relationship with Ms. Ventura end?
The drama, it was getting out of hand. I wanted to give space.
What drama?
The break-in. For my safety, her safety.
Combs' attorney raised an objection. The judge asked, "On what grounds?" Speculation, the attorney replied. But the judge overruled the objection, allowing the witness to continue.
Why did you have safety concerns?
Because I knew Sean Combs was violent.
Combs' attorney asked, "Your Honor, may we approach?" prompting a sidebar as both legal teams conferred privately with the judge. After the sidebar, the prosecution resumed questioning.
The meeting at the Soho house, Mr. Combs said. I don't know what you're talking about your car. Did you believe him?
Combs' attorney objected to the question. The judge didn't sustain or overrule. Instead, he instructed the prosecutor to rephrase it.
What was your understanding?
That he was lying.
No further questions.
The judge asked, "Any recross?" giving the defense a final chance to question the witness. Combs' attorney responded, "No, Your Honor," signaling the end of that phase of testimony. With questioning complete, the judge turned to the witness and said, "Mr. Cudi, you're done," formally dismissing him from the stand.
All right.
And with that, this testimony came to an end, as the court moved on to the next witness. We're closely following this case and posting daily updates just like this one, covering every key moment and witness as it happens. All full testimonies are available on our channel, so be sure to check them out. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a single update. Thanks for watching.